lyrics to our Tony and Chelsea Live theme song, Chelsea.
Mic check, mic check.
This is the Tony and Chelsea show. Wow!
Beer. 5 o'clock. Hi,
Hello, it's 5 o'clock and you're watching the Chelsea and Tony live show.
I swear that changed. We're here every Thursday at 5 o'clock, New York City time. We look at your photos live. We cover the latest photography news, and we'll look at a couple of portfolios too. Chelsea, tell them who makes all this possible.
Hey, Squarespace. Probably haven't heard of them, but Squarespace is the easiest way to create a beautiful website, blog, or online store for you and your ideas. Squarespace features an elegant interface, beautiful templates, and incredible 24/7 customer support. So try Squarespace at squarespace.com/Tony. If you'd like 10% off, you can use the coupon code PORTFOLIO.
Thanks for sponsoring us, Squarespace. If you already host on Squarespace, you can send us your website during the live show, sdp.io/link, and we will actually take a look at it. Crazy, right?
That's the future. This week, we're reviewing your portraits, but not just any portraits. Portraits that intelligently break the rules. Like you did it on purpose. You know what's up, but you did it on purpose. So submit those. The password is REBEL. Your rule breakers.
Next week, light painting photos. So not next week. We have 2 weeks because we're traveling. So in 2 weeks, you have time to take a light painting photo. We know some people like take a new photo for every challenge. So I made it especially hard. Light painting takes practice. You're not going to nail it the first time you go out and do it. Check, like literally one of the first videos on our channel is about light painting. That's a good tutorial. And also there's a good deal of information in chapter 10 of Stunning Digital Photography. If you haven't bought it yet, just search Stunning Digital Photography at Amazon. You'll see lots of reviews. People like that book.
Oh, Andy Shields, he writes for our blog, but he's also a viewer like you. He wrote a really great blog about taking pictures for a business's like social media and stuff. So he went to this restaurant and he got these great pictures and he just goes over tips. He has so many great tips. I learned a lot of things, and that's at our blog, northrup.photo. Thank you, Andy.
This is a live show, so you can communicate live with us in 2 different ways. You can type in the chat room, and our screener, Siobhan, out in Philly, can read your comments and send them over to us. She will read your questions aloud, especially if they are not gear questions. So if you have something that's not, which lens should I use, which is better, she will like that, and she will read it to us. Otherwise, you can use Twitter or Instagram with hashtag TCLive. Justin will throw your tweets on your tweets. It's a good drink that I'm enjoying today.
Justin will throw your teats. Beware.
It's ginger beer with a little SoCo in it.
It tastes like poison juice.
Yeah. I would probably describe it in a more appealing way. That wouldn't appear on the menu. Poison juice. Some people might get it. That's Justin. Before we start the actual news segment, I wanted to say I finally updated the photography buying guide. This is my massive, it's like 400 pages or something, encyclopedia of everything gear. So I basically help you save a bunch of money by getting the best value
for your dollar. Should I use? Buying guide. But Tony, buying guide.
Yeah. What about crop factor? What about chromatic aberration? What's vignetting? What's moire? All that's in there. Ebook is only $10, but you can get it in a paperback version too. Either way, tons of videos in it. Go ahead and check it out.
We need to do a giveaway of this.
Yeah, we should do that.
We should.
A little bit of photo news. We have to leave on time this week, so I tried to keep everything kind of brief, but I did want to mention the Zeiss Batis. Did we decide how to pronounce this? It's tough because we talk to Matt a lot, and he always has funny pronunciations for things, but then
he's always ruining our lives.
Yeah, because I think he says bat ice. I don't know what he says.
He says bad eyes.
Bad eyes? Yeah, that's Matt.
That guy. Come on, Matt. No,
it's Batis or Batiste, maybe.
No, I think it's Batis.
It's a Sony lens. It's 18 millimeters. It's f2.8. It's certainly good quality. They make good quality lenses. $1,500.
I'm just laughing because I feel like we're in our heads now.
Oh, yeah. All you need to do is say something aloud on YouTube, and you will have hundreds of people telling you you're mispronouncing it. It turns out I mispronounce almost every word in my vocabulary.
Yeah, I like it when we're saying a foreign name and then people are like, oh, it's Brosson Cartier. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I say guacamole because I don't want to be the person like, I'll have the guacamole. I'll say gyro if other people say it because I don't want to be like a hero.
For me, if I go into a restaurant, I figure out what nationality they are. Because if you're from Mexico, you would pronounce it more like guacamole.
Yeah. And then I practice in the parking lot.
Yeah.
YouTube comments have really done a number on me.
Okay, we'll start importing some of your
Hey,
rule breaking.
your poison juice is better than my water.
Why are you drinking water? Because of the kickball game?
I really get competitive.
We have a kickball game after this, and I just assumed you were supposed to be drunk at a kickball game.
I wanted to really.
It's like for grown-ups, you know. Okay, this is our first rule-breaking portrait.
A slow shutter speed.
Yeah, 1/5 of a second, and it really does add some interest to it. You have a lot of motion there. The eyes are still pretty clear, and yeah, I think it definitely works. It's got a lot of character to it. It almost has a painterly effect.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What?
I know you want to peek in the shadows, don't you?
Oh, I'm afraid to ruin it.
Oh, okay. So you don't. You're right. We shouldn't even do that because I don't know. It's an awesome shot. It's dark and morbid. And it's a little bit scary.
So
it's definitely breaking the rules.
I'm scared as all hell.
Awesome shot. Give it a pick. I gave the wrong photo a pick, but you know.
So whose portrait is this? Is it Grumpy Frog? Why is this kid touching me?
I do want to look at the histogram over here and just make sure it's bright enough, but I feel like it could be a little brighter. You can get some whites in there. It's okay if you blow out the background. That's cool. See the before and after? It was just a little bit dark before.
I like it.
Cool shot. I always like to see a little bit of light in the eyes. I know you're trying to break the rules, but...
Did Siobhan disappear?
Yeah.
Nobody knows though.
Yeah, but
unless
I'm so
you bring
lonely without her.
We're here too.
Yeah, but you guys are like, you know.
I know. We're
You're
just
fine.
us. So this one definitely has an uncommon composition. It almost feels weird to me that the lower half of his face is hidden, right?
Yeah.
Also, you don't have direct eye contact, like he's facing away just a little bit. But
Yeah, but it's still interesting.
Yeah, I'm explaining how it's breaking the rules. I like it though. I'm about to give it a pick.
Mm-hmm. This is really cute. Unusual crop. They cut off the dad's head, but it makes you focus on his expression in his eyes and his little daughter's face, and it's really super sweet.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's breaking the rule of space because he's kind of facing off the frame there, but you see enough of his expression and know that he's in extreme pain.
What? Pain?
Yeah, probably. I can't see her hands, but I assume that she's like got a little knife in her hand. No, you can see he's happy and he's having a good time. I have never seen anything quite like this.
Are those?
I was excited for this challenge because we see so many like traditional pictures. So I was just
This is one of those things like you put your hand in it, and then all the little pins make the shape of your hand.
Oh,
So this is I think it's a comp of that. Like I don't know.
yeah, it's a cool shot.
It's cool. I like it.
You know what though?
What?
I know this would be a nightmare to Photoshop. I wish the hair were slightly hanging over it. Don't you think? Because that would feel more like immersive to me. That's all. Just a suggestion. I wish the action were a little bit clearer because it wasn't immediately clear to me what was going on.
Yeah,
But as an
is this a
environmental
fish?
portrait, yeah, or an eel or something.
Interesting. I like the colors. Half the face.
I like the half the face part. I almost want to just like make it a little bit less forehead. What do you think?
What about like taking the restrictions off of the crop and then just doing it like that.
Yeah, that's better. I know we almost made it comply with some more rules, but sometimes you have to kind of
Sometimes it's
balance things.
Yeah, the balance of the rule breaking.
Yeah, often when you break the rules, it's because you're following some other rule, or everything is well balanced. I will say this: when you do break the rules, you need to make sure everything else is in perfect shape. Like you can't have any technical difficulties, because then it starts to look accidental. It looks deliberate when you've nailed everything and then you do one thing just very off the...
I don't know how to explain it. Some shots, I don't know. There's something more to it. It's hard to explain when somebody's done it correctly.
Yeah. And so like the sensor dust here isn't consistent with the breaking the rules. So I just fixed it.
But yeah, that's interesting. A silhouette.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an interesting shot. I can't tell what's going on.
This one's really cool.
Yeah. I'm giving this one a pick right away. The face is hidden, which is definitely rule breaking, or maybe her head is on backwards.
The composition is spot on.
Yeah.
The cool light burst almost looks like wings or something. Everything else is great.
Yeah, you should be really proud of that shot. That's a really cool shot. That's a portfolio shot.
Yeah, I love it. I want that shirt.
Right away, yeah. Just for wearing the NASA shirt.
So this is more about a shirt, but the shirt kind of fits the scene. It's like in this big open space that he needs. I like that one.
Yeah.
I think I'd actually bring up the exposure a bit, because I know you brought down the sky, but then you start to get this weird fringing on the horizon.
Yeah, just watch the recovery on the sky.
Let's see. I don't really see how they're breaking the rules here, do you? I guess he's not making direct eye contact.
No, it feels like a candid portrait, but yeah, otherwise it's pretty traditional. Good old Tom.
Good old Tom.
Maybe he's breaking the rules in other ways. We don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
off frame. Like he could be chopping something like a person up.
I think we've seen this one before.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's Nick's picture.
Yeah.
Well, this one, she's got the sunlight directly at her, and it's kind of making her squint. We don't have a catch light in the eyes. What do you think?
Well, I'm trying to figure out what rules are being followed and broken here.
We've got, like, she's not perfectly centered. She's not cropped at a weird part. I think it's mostly just her facing the sun.
Yeah.
Which is different.
Long exposure, 13 seconds.
Oh, her dress was moving and everything.
Yeah, because it's impossible for a human to hold still for 13 seconds or even like half a second.
It happen more though to look deliberate.
Yeah.
Like this looks like she was trying to stay still and then there was movement. But it'd be kind of neat to do more deliberate movement or add an element that looks good while moving, like a longer dress or her hair down or...
But I also think she's breaking the rules because she's kind of facing away. But yeah, I would try to experiment with different poses. It's almost her left hand that bothers me because it's just kind of hanging without purpose.
My hands always do that.
True.
That's just the default place that my hands are.
That's true.
I like that picture.
It is by default. But yeah, one of the secrets of posing is just having every part of your body doing something purposeful.
How is this breaking the rules?
Maybe he's not allowed to take pictures of them.
What's that say?
During
Nose
shoot.
Keith Reziel.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this is breaking the rules. They're following the rule of space. They're looking off camera, but it's for a reason.
Yeah, it's a cool shot. It seems like a candid shot. I didn't mind the exposure, but has the skin been processed, or is that just me? Is it maybe just noise reduction or something?
I think there's a little bit too much noise reduction, and it's flattening the picture. You can see her face just looks totally flat.
But otherwise, I really like the composition of it and the way she's kind of peeking out.
I love the composition. I think that's beautiful.
I almost wonder if we couldn't just completely crop out her right hand.
What?
When you're done with that, I want to experiment with the cropping. Okay, Chelsea's doing a little.
I'm just doing
dodging,
a little
or
bit of burning, just to bring a little dimension back into her face. What do you want to do? I like this. I feel like she's at a playground or something.
Yeah, I feel like there's something in here, and I just want to figure out where it is.
No. I disagree. Go back.
Wait, no, you're mistaken.
No.
It's in here somewhere.
No, it's
it just
hurting
needs
me.
to be unlocked.
No, it's hurting me. No.
Yeah, well, for whatever reason, we both liked the picture and just wanted to, like, felt like it was like close. We're just like, what do we have to do?
We like different things. I like the crop.
Yeah.
I like the space to the left. This person's confused.
Sorry, we couldn't give you more clear feedback on that one. We were all over the space. We just, sometimes, it's art. When you talk about breaking the rules, it's not like anybody's going to agree on it.
Tony also did invent a new drink tonight.
It's just SoCo and ginger beer, which maybe somebody else has invented, but
I just brought up the whites a little bit. It's kind of a matter of taste. It looks like you were going for something kind of matte, but
yeah, but I really like the on-camera flash look with that.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to give this 5 stars.
yeah, I'm giving
and
that one a pick too. I really like it. There's a lot of character to it.
Ooh, I like this one.
Yeah, I'm giving that one a pick too. Very mysterious with the eyes covered, and I just love the use of negative space in there. Really nice.
This seems like it's not really breaking rules. But
Yeah, it's a
she's
good
really cute,
conventional
and she's
portrait,
looking
and
at
everything worked really well.
She's awesome. I guess she's got her hands in her mouth, but that's not my business what she does. That's a cool kid.
This is a great shot. I think perfect use of high key. Drag the shutter a little bit with her hand motion, and I like the sort of off-center composition, breaking the rule of space.
Breaking the rule of space, good. This one's kind of like blurry, but it's almost reminds me of an old painting or something.
Yeah.
Cool. This one's way overexposed, but
I think that's the only rule they're breaking.
yeah, but I don't know if I'm feeling it. Let's go to black and white.
You know why? It doesn't feel deliberate to me. Just doesn't feel deliberate.
Yeah. I think that part of the reason is that I kind of like where you were going with it, because I think that she has this kind of ethereal look and it matches all this brightness, but then it seems like she's in a cityscape. So maybe the mood doesn't match the picture. Yeah, I like it with a little more contrast. But I admire their boldness.
Yeah, it does just need a little bit of more mood.
He broke the rule of space, but otherwise it's a sharp picture with eye contact.
Yeah, it's nice. You have like a pleasant background there.
I'm not even going to bring up the exposure on this one because it looks so deliberate.
Yeah,
Like,
I feel
it
like the
actually looks like
exposure
really
is good. Yeah. Nice job.
I like this picture a lot.
I feel real weird about that hand coming out of nowhere, though, right?
Huh?
There's just like a massive hand there.
Around the baby?
Yeah.
They're holding the baby.
It just feels weird. You can't see the rest of the person.
It makes me feel like it's like a first person point of view, like looking at your new baby. And the baby's got this like cute hair. Like
No,
I imagine
it felt uncomfortable to me, like Cousin It was stealing a baby. Stop it.
I imagine they're like lifting their baby down from their chest and looking at their baby.
And that is not at all the image I had in my head.
But Tony, you've never
See?
held a baby. Every time I
That's
try to
true.
make you hold a baby, you're like, no, I don't like baby.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the babies. What have they done for me?
Oh, I like this one. I'm going to give it a pick. Because I think the colors and the mood matches the mood and everything. This is really nice. What's unconventional? Nothing. Ooh.
This is
Is this-
unconventional. He's got gangster makeup on. I don't know what sort of gangs they have around there.
Really good job with the makeup, too.
Probably some of those like West Side Story gangs that like dance and snap and stuff.
I'm going to give this a pick.
I like this picture too. 5 stars for
Couldn't
me.
stop looking at it. Yeah, this isn't like, you don't see this all the time.
No.
Good job.
That's
what
we
I
can
look like
fix
when I'm
the
in.
white balance though, right? Like that's not the rule they're breaking. I actually like that. It's very vintagey looking now.
Yeah, 5 stars. Her scarf is distracting.
Yeah, you're going black and white. I agree with that. Brighten that up. Yeah, the smoke here is the main focal point. I would also crop from the left and get that stray light out of there.
All right. Well, maybe we should go to Siobhan
Okay.
and see if she has any comments ready for us. Siobhan, do you?
Siobhan can't hear us. I don't know
man.
what's going on. She just suddenly said, it's muted. But I can let her know
Yeah, that'd
and
be-
cut to her camera or something like that.
Justin,
be
do you have any
great.
questions for us?
Not as of right now, no.
Okay.
Yeah, we tested all of this too, like way early.
Yeah. Well, if she's back online, Justin, you can just like jump in and we'll go back to her.
Okay.
All right. She's just saying no. She has no questions. So we're going to go to the portfolio. She can't. She said no.
Okay.
All right. Ian Michaelman hosts his portfolio on Squarespace, the best place to host your portfolio. I'm going to go right to the About page and see what's up with Ian.
Okay.
He's a 21-year-old accounting student at Florida State University. Why? I was just wondering, why is he in accounting? And he says, it comes as a surprise to many, but he's extremely passionate about accounting.
Cool. Good for him.
I get that. I've known a handful of accountants, and they like what they do. You have to be a certain personality for being a lot of jobs, and accountants require a certain personality.
Yeah. He should be our accountant.
Ian's got that personality. Let's check out his portfolio. I wanted to see if he was trying to sell his work, to find out what the purpose of his portfolio was. So let's look at Ian's portraits.
These are great.
Yeah, I like all these portraits right away. These are real solid. And, normally I would say you shouldn't have two of the same person, but the way it's laid out. And
yeah.
actually, look at this layout. I noticed Squarespace just introduced a couple new templates for people to use, like just today. And I don't think I've seen this one, so maybe this is one of the new ones, but I
seen some
love this layout.
New ones too, because I was updating my portfolio and I noticed they have new layouts, but they also have this really cool magazine layout that they've been very proud of.
Yeah, I like this layout and these pictures. This looks great.
His pictures are great. And he's a good accountant. He's got it all.
I would hire him because clearly he's creative. And
Yeah.
that's what you look for in an accountant, is a creative accountant.
Yeah, and again, he has pictures from the same shoot, but he makes it work because his pictures are so different. You don't feel like you're looking at the same person over and over again. And the layout is great.
Yeah, a couple of these photos, like these are almost the same pose, but I don't know. There's something about it where maybe because I can't see the pictures at the same time, it doesn't feel redundant to me.
I really like his style too.
Yeah.
It's like modern and fresh.
I actually think your portfolio at this point is good enough to get paid work. Maybe that's not your goal, but you certainly could from the space of work, even though it's a limited number of
Again,
people.
it's the same shoot, and we usually advise against that, but his pictures are just so varied and creative that feels fine.
Good iPhone pictures too. So I think our suggestions for you are,
Be our accountant.
yeah, and I wouldn't hesitate to put up some pricing and reach out to people and let them contact you. I would, try to take pictures of different people, build up your portfolio. But of course, that's what we're all doing. That's kind of obvious. And otherwise, I think there's no.
I like that he started as
problems
an
with the portfolio.
iPhone photographer. He just dabbled in photography on his phone. A lot of people, when we bring it up, they're like, oh, now that's a real camera. Like people get really insulted.
Yeah.
But it is. There's so much more than just having a DSLR or an SLR or, you know, a proper camera. It's about composition and it's about seeing like a photographer.
Yeah, it's subject and lighting and all
Yeah.
that stuff is more important than dialing in the right settings or getting the right lens. And if you're under, like, he's 21, which means, of course, he started on an iPhone or
Yeah,
something.
that's the first
Of
camera he
course.
had. Yeah.
All the next generation of photographers, the great ones, are starting on iPhones right now.
We research a lot of photographers on our podcast, and a lot of them had like the Kodak Brownie.
Yeah.
And that's because that was what was popular, and that's what was like attainable and affordable. And I'm sure that at the time there were camera snobs that were like, a Brownie? Pff, I have a Leica. You know what I mean? But it's not really about that.
So here's what Ian had to say about using Squarespace. I absolutely love Squarespace. The fact that Squarespace allows me to focus my time and attention on my photography rather than on the visual aspect of my website is great. It saves me time and makes my portfolio feel clean and professional, and I love the fact that you can change your look and feel at any moment without putting too much time or effort into it. We love Squarespace too, and if you want your own Squarespace website, just go to squarespace.com/Tony. Sign up for a 14-day free trial, no credit card required, and then use the coupon code portfolio if you decide to sign up, and you can get 10% off, and you can send it in and get us to review it.
I have some questions from our viewers since Siobhan can't hear us.
Okay.
Winter Photography on Twitter asked, if you could only shoot one genre of photography, what would it be?
Travel.
Yeah, mine would be travel too.
Though travel isn't something you can do every day. Like, I think if you look at my Instagram now, you think I just do wildlife photography because
Yeah.
that's something I can do. I can get up every day and do that. There are always birds waiting for me. I don't have, a new monument or a new mountain range or a new model or something to photograph, but there's always birds.
Yeah. I like wildlife too.
But travel is definitely my favorite type of photography. But as a clause, I would have to also be able to travel 400 or 300 days a year.
Yeah. Tyler Barton says, apparently Tony and Chelsea practice seductive pronunciations of foreign names in parking lots. Hashtag things you know.
That's true.
And Chris Cole says, can we get hashtag TC Live trending before the end of the show? Good question. I'll do one now to help.
You know what I hate? Those people over at the tennis channel are always trying to take over our hashtag.
Tennis channel?
Yeah. That's the other people who use TC Live.
Oh, man. I'm going to
That's the great thing about hashtags. It's just a free-for-all.
Tennis.
We will look at another portfolio later so you can send it in. Let's look at a few more unconventional portraits.
Okay.
Breaking the rules.
She's going to murder him.
Yeah, this is cute. This is like, is it a couple's photo or like an engagement photo maybe?
I don't know.
He just does not care that she's yanking on his tie. He's just being cool.
He's cool.
As hell.
Can I drink some of your poison juice?
Good shot. There's not much left. I like the shot a lot.
Oh,
This
that's excellent.
feels like a moment in time. I know one of us is supposed to give the pick and one is supposed to give the 5 stars, but I'm giving out both. I just think it's a really cool shot.
Doing my job?
I love the high key use of it too. Like we saw another high key shot where it didn't quite work, and this one feels like it works. It's almost all blown out, but it looks great. This one actually feels underexposed, so
Oh, I can hear Siobhan
I can
now.
hear Siobhan. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know if she can hear us.
I can hear her too much.
I know.
I can
We're
hear
just sorting out the
I
That's
can
sounds.
hear
angry
so much typing. So much typing. Let's bring up these shadows.
Yeah, really cute shot. We did some adjustments to the exposure. I think what's unconventional about it is just his expression. Oh, it's with the lens baby spark. I was trying to figure out what optically was going on because we have this kind of crazy action at the edges of the frame, but the
Yeah.
eye is still nice and sharp, and I like the vibrant colors in it, so I give that a pick. Really nice. What do you think, Chelsea? Is this unconventional enough?
A little, I mean, yeah, because I think that it's an unconventional crop, but also they're focused on the mouth and not the eyes. Are you okay, Justin?
Justin just really cracked up about something, and I really don't know what it was.
I don't know why I found that so funny. I just did a spit take though.
Just the mouth suddenly getting big. Let's see if we can just make Justin laugh some more.
Nope, he's done. Yeah, I think that works. We almost killed Justin.
This is a cute expression.
I feel bad because I always think these shots are sinister. Like she's like,
Soon.
you think you're breaking up with me?
This is really cute.
Justin, your favorite dude.
BB-8.
Oh,
I'm just keeping up with our Twitter feed since Siobhan can't hear us.
that's Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk.
Oh, this is really cute. I really like the shot and the storytelling, and giving that one a pick because of the way it led my eyes.
Yeah, you're like,
To read the
toys,
picture?
toys, boy.
Yeah, I wish there were not these people in the background, but you got the shot. That's what you can do, and I really like that. This is breaking the rule of space, and overall, I think it's a really good
Yeah,
shot,
this is a
especially for
beautiful
a
shot.
fashion style shot. So I'll give that one a pick too. Beautiful lighting on it. I almost want to raise the shadows just a little bit, just to separate her from the background, because she's got a black outfit on and the background is dark. Like a kicker light there might be ideal, but by raising the shadows a little bit.
Oh.
Don't you feel like her shape is just lost?
Yeah, but I think instead of doing that, I would dodge a little.
Yeah,
'Cause
maybe
I
just be a little
yeah.
more selective about
Yeah.
it. But yeah, it would be better to do with lighting. That one's really cute.
That's cute.
He's cute. Pick.
Kids are so creepy. Skateboard baby.
I just wish I feel weird about it just floating there. Don't you almost want to see it on something?
Yeah.
It's almost too much separation. I think they actually like photoshopped away whatever surface was there.
They knew I'd peek in the shadows and they were not having any of it.
And that's true. They beat you on the shadow peeking. But maybe if it were meant to float, it would make more sense to me. But a floating skateboard, it just feels weird to me.
I didn't think it was floating until you said that, and now that's all I can say.
Yeah.
I imagine.
And why
he's
is he
like-
so chill if he's floating on a skateboard? Like, this is remarkable. You've got a floating skateboard with a blanket on. You're just like, I'm just going to take a nap here. This is so boring
But
to
I
me.
think this is really cute because clearly the dad likes skateboarding and he got the baby all dressed up on there. But yeah, it is unconventional.
It is really cute. I mean, you don't know. Maybe the parents never wanted him to skateboard, but that's all he felt connected to all his life. All he's wanted to do is be a skateboarder.
Skateboard baby.
Mm.
This is nice.
Yeah, this feels classic. I really like it. I don't know how unconventional it is, but it's awesome.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I like this worried look, looking to the side.
Yeah,
It's a little unconventional.
I like it. I feel like it says a little bit about our character. This feels like a sports picture,
Yeah, I like the action here with the
but yeah, I like the grass is being
turf
kicked up.
kicked up.
It is good action,
like-
good lighting.
I like that there's no ball. It looks like he's dancing.
Oh,
Oh, this is beautiful.
yeah, this is a really beautiful shot.
Um,
Shooting in the park with no permit.
I wonder what's unconventional about it.
I don't know. It's a great portrait, but you're right. Not especially unconventional.
No, it's still great.
Well, we did say breaking the rules, and he says shooting in the park with no permit.
Oh,
So he's literal.
yeah. I
Which-
get you.
Okay.
Okay.
Still, I applaud you breaking that rule.
Portrait?
Yeah, maybe. I like it. It's a good shot. I like the putting a person into a landscape to make it
Yeah.
more compelling.
I like the shot. I just don't
Yeah.
think it's like breaking the rules. What
Sometimes-
rules is it breaking?
Yeah.
No, this is breaking the rules.
Okay. Pick Greg Shovelin.
You're
Awesome.
encouraging that, you know we're
Yeah.
gonna get. He's like the that sloth shirt that I have. We have to make a shirt of this.
Oh, yeah. He's like the new wolves with the moon. I feel like this is somebody's parents.
I love it.
I'm giving that a pick. You made me laugh. It's just, what is it? Whistler's mother? Is that right?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
that's awesome. I'm
That
giving
is
that a pick too.
definitely breaking the rules, and it's really interesting. What? Break a rule, Swedish summer. Because he's not wearing a life jacket?
I don't know.
Uh-oh. What's the rule?
I don't know. It's a good, it's
nice.
like a candid shot.
Come on, guys. You're killing me. I got to give that 5 stars. You know I do.
Yeah.
You guys are weird.
He seems so distressed by it.
Yeah. And it looks like he's in one of those night cams.
Why?
Like someone had like night vision.
Yeah.
He's like, not again. It's like that Paranormal Activity movie. This one's really great.
Yeah, there's a nice story there.
The maybe the armpit.
Yeah, it does. That's clearly the focal point, right? Because her eyes are kind of going there. Like, we're all just thinking
Is
about
she
our armpits
smelling
right
it? I don't know. We've all been there.
That is against the rule.
This is a very unconventional crop, but I love it. I'm giving it 5 stars.
I'm giving them a pick.
What? We
Beautiful
love it.
scenery.
I feel like her dad just said something kind of dumb. She's like, again, Dad.
The dad jokes.
Not really unconventional, but I like it. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, beautiful colors there. I love
I
the
like it.
reflections.
I'm kind of moving along because we have to be out of here right at 6 tonight, people. Right at 6.
Is Siobhan back on the wire?
Great news. Siobhan's back.
Oh,
Siobhan's back.
maybe she has something ready for us. Do you have anything for Siobhan? I actually can't hear Siobhan.
Okay, let's go. You should be good, Siobhan.
Try again, Siobhan.
Hello?
Hi. I'm glad to have you back.
Jesus.
How have things been going?
Frustratingly, couldn't you hear by my typing?
Yeah.
Mad typing.
I was just trying to help Justin hear me. Okay, I have questions for you.
Okay.
Do you like cropping off the top of someone's head, a la Peter Hurley, when doing a portrait, or do you want to see the subject's entire head?
It depends. Sometimes I like to see their whole head. Sometimes I don't.
It's a hotly debated topic.
That's stupid.
Because I like the crop into the head.
Yeah.
But when you're doing actual portrait photography, you can't always feel out your client. Here's the thing about it. You can always crop your picture in post. You can always crop into the head later.
Yeah.
But you can't ever uncrop it. And if you crop into the head and then you get somebody who turns out they want more traditional portraiture,
Yeah.
then they're going to be mad about the picture. They're going to be disappointed. They're like, why did they crop it this way?
Some people might argue this is my life. If you don't like my portrait style, don't hire me.
Right. And I think if your style is well known like Peter Hurley, then only people who want their head cropped into go to Peter Hurley. If you're...
Is that his thing?
Yeah. All his pictures, all his headshots like that look very similar. And it is almost every single time cropping into the head, which I like. That's the way I prefer portraits to be. But you don't know that about your clients. So generally my rule is don't crop into the head until post. So I'll present pictures that don't have the crop and pictures that do have the crop. But I find people tend to prefer the pictures without the crop. Just because not everybody's deep into photography. Not everybody's thinking about should we crop, should we not crop.
So the crop into the head might be a fad.
It is a very
we might
modern
look back
thing.
and be like, oh, remember when they were always cropping into the head?
Yeah. But do it in post.
I don't think about it that much unless it's awkward. Anything else, Siobhan?
It's super important in television. You see it all the time, and it conveys a very specific mood and stuff.
Yeah, it is very intimate to really get
Yeah.
in there. It also lets you really get rule of thirds with the eyes.
In the upper third. Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah, but to really get tight. Yeah, it's a style I really like. Though it's rough when you shoot 4K to get in that tight on a headshot.
Yeah. What else do you have for us, Siobhan?
I know you pulled from Twitter a little bit already, but I was distractedly trying to make things work. Did you already answer if there are any rules of photography that should never be broken?
No, we did not. That's a good one.
I'm trying to think through what the rules are. I even regularly break laws and stuff.
Sorry, why are you?
As long as they
hitting
don't
us?
hurt people. I'm not for hurting people, but sometimes there are stupid laws, like you can't go here or something. I'm
can't
like,
go
I can
here.
trespass just a little and nobody's going to mind.
Yeah, but that's why that lady was like, get out of my house.
Yeah, that happens at times.
I can't think of any. I don't want to restrict people by saying. I just think you have to know you're breaking a rule, because I've definitely seen people have a picture and they clearly made a mistake and then they
Like,
try
no.
to. Yeah.
I don't have to follow your rules.
Yeah. Stop
but
oppressing me.
just be
Who are you
deliberate about
anyway? Yeah, they always get defensive. What else, Siobhan?
Another good one from Twitter. If you could only shoot one genre of photography, what would it be?
We did actually
Meatball.
just answer that one.
Oh, I was going to just
Meatball
answer it
photography.
again. Yeah.
Let's look at, okay, first, this portfolio owner has asked us a question that pops up on the page. They say,
Dang.
hi, Tony, Chelsea, Siobhan, and Justin. What should I call me as a photographer? I think my name is too much of a mouthful. Thanks for looking at my page.
Oh.
And I don't even know what the third letter of your first name is.
Yeah, but
What is that?
Tony's ignorant.
It's okay. Well, okay. Then smart Alec, you pronounce that name. Go for it, Chelsea. Since I'm so ignorant and you're so educated.
I don't want to insult him. I'm
Well,
not
could you
saying-
just tell me what letter that is then? Because it looks like a curvy. It looks like a backwards 6 with a line through it, like at the top of a T.
I'm not-
Anybody who wants to guess what that
I'm
letter
not
is?
saying I know. I just don't want to
No, just
be rude.
I'm ignorant.
Just don't want to be rude to his language. Just because we don't know doesn't make it a thing.
No, but he's aware of that. I mean, is it?
He's probably seen us botch every name.
Yeah, I was going to guess he's from Iceland, which is not a language that most people are familiar with. You know, it's not like one of the Latin languages. And so what should he go by? Because I've suggested before, if somebody has a name that's difficult to spell, then you come up with something like 3 Cats Photography. Something people can handle, because you often verbally have to give out your URL. And if you can imagine, this guy can't tell a French person or a person from the UK or an American his name and have them just Google him. So he needs something. And it should be unique to your personality. I don't know what it's going to be. Maybe you have 3 cats and it should be 3 cat photography.
Maybe you could
That would
take
be a real cool.
the first 2 letters of your first and last name, like Daha Photography or something like that.
I like Daha.
Or shorten it in some way. I don't know.
Yeah, but at this point we don't actually know you well enough.
Yeah. I don't know your
He's
style.
an IT guy. This is a
We know you take great
spectacular
pictures.
shot. Wow.
Angry peacock. What's he up to? Wow, that's pretty.
This shot's actually really pretty. It's just a simple subject, and I don't know. There's something about it. I really just like the texture of it. What is making you laugh?
Siobhan's face. She
Oh,
like when
that's beautiful.
you were making this face, Siobhan, like when I used this to a cat and it just stares at it, you were like,
Look up the pronunciation of that guy's name.
oh, you look so focused.
Oh, okay. Can you pronounce it for us?
No, but
Could you
people
just
in the
take a shot?
People in the comments are saying that that letter in his first name makes like a TH sound, so maybe Dothy.
Dothy? Oh man, I wish we could somehow figure out the pronunciation of that. We're not going to though. Okay, you have the Alone Under the Universe. How about that? You could do undertheuniverse.com. That'd be great. Or
That's so many letters.
Lonely Universe.
How about Lonely Dothy?
But that's still got that crazy character in there. I don't even know how to type that character.
But maybe he just pretends it's a D and he'll call himself Big Daddy.
Okay, that can work too. You definitely didn't have too many shots. I might even want to see more shots in there. I see you have some more. Okay, so the latest of your 500 picks. You might want to throw some of those back in there. You have a great set of work. I totally appreciate the struggle that you have living in, an international community where not everybody is familiar with your language or even the letters in your very name. Finding a pseudonym could definitely help you in your career. Unfortunately, something that other people can pronounce. I think it's one of the challenges of living in a place like Iceland. Thanks for sending your portfolio in. I think everything looks great. Maybe one of us had a suggestion that would actually help your name.
Probably not Big Daddy.
His URL now is dsh.is. And he says about Squarespace, 10 out of...
Awesome.
So If you want your own awesome Squarespace portfolio, go to squarespace.com/Tony. If you decide to sign up after your free trial, coupon code portfolio. Thank you, Dothy, for sending your portfolio in. We have some chit chat, and then we'll look at some more pictures. Chit chat. What segment is this, Chelsea? What does this do? Why do we care about this?
I don't even know anymore, guys. You just keep saying stuff. This guy said, "Hey, Choni," because that's a thing now. You forgot to plug your book, so let's do it here. Choni, I have a question. Where can I find a very affordable photography book crammed with awesome knowledge on this subject? This guy is like our wingman or something. He's a marketing wingman. We do have a photography book. It's called Stunning Digital Photography. It's got like 14 hours of free video. It comes with a group on Facebook, a community where people will help you. You can go on Amazon or you can go on our store at sdp.io/store.
Yep, it's way more than a book.
It's like $10 for the ebook, $20 for the paperback.
I'm so glad you didn't just like bring up Brian Peterson. Just be like, yeah.
Brian Peterson's cool. Hassam says, most cameras, click, 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 click. D5. I thought that was pretty accurate.
Yeah. It is super fun to just hold down that shutter at 14 frames a second. I couldn't believe it. I just filled up that 32 gig card.
The first time we turned it on and did that, I was like, what the hell was that?
I know, and it does not stop. It just doesn't stop. It doesn't slow down.
It purrs.
Yeah.
Burns, Oregon militia versus FBI.
Wow.
It gets better. LOL. I had to read just after that comment about dreams at the end regarding this camera, pawning it off to people who are fooled by shiny hype. This camera is for low-level pros.
Ouch.
However, comparing it to the GH4 made me laugh harder.
Man, you shouldn't even cross the Sony crowd, because if he thinks the militia versus the FBI was a battle, he just needs to say something insulting about Sony gear.
Yeah.
Those people will write hateful comments to you. They are good at being mad on the internet. I don't think they pose any physical threat to you whatsoever. But Sony people. What were you going to say about this?
I don't know. There's just a lot of feelings.
What's the reference he makes to the comment about dreams?
I have no idea. I don't.
No, you were going to do something terrible to the dreams of Sony owners.
I don't. Huh?
There was a bathroom action that you were going to perform.
Oh, I was going to shit on their dreams?
Yeah.
That's all in a day's work.
Just to all people who own Sonys.
Clive says, annoying photographer number 6. Photographer who thinks NASA images are real photos.
Oh, they're so stupid.
Yeah, but I was wondering if he thought, you know how sometimes they do like an artist rendering and it looks like a picture? Maybe he's talking about that. Or maybe he thinks that like...
He thinks all NASA photos are artist renderings, and that out of space photos aren't real, because that's not how it works.
But Moon is in his name.
I don't know that he would treat that as evidence. But who really knows?
Why do these people come to us?
I don't know.
You guys know about our podcast. Picture this.
Yeah, we'll probably be recording one tomorrow. I'm going to see if we have some... Wait, first I'll jump to the grid view. Oh, that was the last
We'll
picture.
be editing it.
Siobhan, the editor.
The editor of Picture This. Well, one of them.
Okay, we're looking at more of your rule-breaking portraits.
We have 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, this is great. No eyes, but such a good mood. 5 stars. Oops.
Red Sox.
We always
Oh, yeah.
fight. I like this one. I like the negative space to go with it.
Yeah, I like that too. And I really like that one. These second half of the show photos are even better. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't even know that's breaking a rule,
It's
but
not breaking a rule, but you
absolutely
know it's
beautiful
good.
use
That's
of
why I
light.
put it here.
Dry ice. Nicely done.
Oh, this is excellent. 5. Wow.
Just a hint of color.
This is overexposed, but I don't know, guys.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that. It doesn't feel deliberate to me.
But otherwise...
Is that a human? I think it's just a mask. I guess
Spooky.
that's breaking the rule of portraits.
Illuminati confirmed. I'm going to give that 5 stars. I think that's crazy. This is in Peru.
Yeah.
I like that. What?
I feel bad sometimes when somebody says their photo in, and all our only comment is, "This is in Peru."
Yeah. Well, you can't see your eyes and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's a cool
It's
and
cool.
compelling shot. I might
This reminds me of
up the
Touched by an
contrast a
Angel,
little
but
bit.
it's cool. I don't know.
Her pose is definitely unusual.
Yeah. I like the composition.
Yeah, I'll say the pose just felt unnatural to me. It's been a while since I saw like a double exposure portrait like this.
This is cool. This
This
is
is
like
definitely better than the
Olin
Olin
Mills on
Mills.
crack.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. But I think that's pretty conventional.
Oh, that's
That's
absolutely
sweet.
beautiful. Beautiful light in that last
I
one.
love this one, but also I don't see any roll breaking.
It's a gorgeous shot.
Yeah. That one's
Yeah, I'm giving that one a pick.
good.
Feel like I know his personality a little bit.
I'm going to send that to his mom. I think that's like, I don't see you breaking rules, but I still like it.
Yeah. Yeah, and this feels like, a club photo. It is breaking the rule of space, but
Skaters.
yeah, we got to up that contrast a little bit, bring it out. Like, we don't have to do that. Photographer has
No.
to do that. But maybe we do have to do that.
We did. Oh,
that's
ghost
really cool.
person.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Not a
Nicely
portrait
done.
at all, but I still like it.
Yeah, cool shot. Yeah, just a little brighter. We still want lots of stuff in the
nice.
shadows, but
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
She's
I mean,
cute.
she's looking at a different photographer. I feel like there's always 20 people gathered around and the model doesn't know where to look.
Yeah.
But it's hard to say that it's
This is a great
breaking the
shot. I
rules.
feel like if you added some mood to this, like I'd like to see what Susie Mead would do to that.
yeah, like a little vignetting might help that.
I like
Oddly, we've had a bunch of
This is
photos
my
that
friend
broke the rules
Kyle.
in the same way.
other Kyle.
Oh yeah, that's
I
a
like
cool
that.
shot.
Yeah, I like his reflection.
Good old selfie.
Sunglasses on. I like breaking the rule of space in this one. That's great.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Nicely done.
Um,
That's definitely a cool pose.
It's cool. I don't know what you're breaking, but
Yeah,
like
just seems
it.
like a great fashion shot. Same with this one. Conventional, but beautiful use of light.
Yeah.
Good expression from him. Great kind of candid portraiture. That's a really funny shot.
I like this shot.
Made
It
me
reminds
laugh.
me of like the 7 years of my life that I had to do Madeline zipper. Can you help me with my zipper? Yeah, I can. That's
Cool
cool.
fashion portraiture.
Yeah, unusual crop. Is this Chris Adval, do you think? No, he usually does a watermark, I think. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too. I'm giving that one a pick.
I kind of want
It has no. Yeah, do you feel like just more contrast in it?
I like that a lot. 5 stars. It's an unusual crop.
Yeah, it's the little bit of her nose that's peeking in that feels not deliberate to me.
Yeah, still good. I think we've seen this one before, but I still like it.
Yeah, I like the mixed eye contact. This is kind of a sweet picture.
Oh, look at the dog's face.
Yeah.
He in love.
Dogs are good
I
companions
love
for
you,
little boys.
woman.
She's kind of moving off the frame, but I don't know that it feels deliberate to me. I'd rather see what they were looking at.
Yeah.
A little more of the storytelling.
This is unconventional in a way, something about it.
It's like a dad watching a kid's softball game, right? That's
I
the
don't know.
story I took away from it.
Wow.
That's a beautiful shot.
I
don't
love
know if
this.
it's a portrait or more like street photography,
like
but the way you captured the rain is absolutely fantastic.
Dumbledore.
Edinburgh.
Oh, it's Edinburgh.
Yeah.
This isn't breaking a rule. This is just great.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
5, even though I don't know. I like the double exposures. That's
Yeah,
nice.
multiple exposures.
That's not a portrait. Jeez, I try to bend the rules a little, but yeah,
This seems like straight up selfie.
yeah, that's cool though. Interesting crop,
But
but a nice picture.
yeah, awesome picture.
That is awesome.
That did take me a second. I'll give that one a pick.
Me too.
It's definitely breaking the rules.
That
It's
one
definitely
makes
cool.
me feel sick.
Oh, I like this shot too.
Yeah,
That's
hair
really
over
nice.
the face, but it
Yeah.
looks good.
Great shot.
Crappy eye. That's a theme for tonight.
Yeah.
I like. Oh,
Yeah. That's a beautiful shot. I give that one a pick too. Maybe just drop the blacks a little bit.
I guess the hair over the face is kind of breaking her role. I like it.
Yeah, no shot with a wide angle lens. I think that
This
one
one's
counts.
cool.
This
5
one
again.
too. Yeah, and I feel like there's good storytelling there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. I guess she's kind of facing away.
Yeah, but that works. This is blown out, but I would like to see her because her like face goes right into her neck, and I don't like that.
Yeah, with the high key portraits, it's kind of important to still retain some amount of detail
Yeah,
in
it's
it.
gone.
Yeah. It's that thing where it needs to feel deliberate.
This is like
And yeah, with eyes, I think if the lighting had a little more mood, it could convey a little better, and that would just felt like
it's still not a portrait, but it is unconventional.
Yeah.
That is really an interesting portrait. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
We're seeing a lot of these.
Yeah, I feel bad because it's definitely breaking the rules. It's been almost a repeating theme tonight. I think this one
Nice.
works. That one's really
I
cute.
like that one. It's a
Captures a
double
really nice
portrait.
moment. I'll give it a pick.
I like
Actually, have
that.
some white points in there.
Yeah, I would probably add just a little more contrast.
Yeah, raise the whites a little bit. There you go.
Pop, pop.
Same with that one. Definitely missing some white points. Very moody, and yeah, I don't mind it being in black and white either.
Okay.
Um,
Do we have any comments to close this out?
what do you have for us, Siobhan?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a lot of pictures.
Let's
You
see.
guys know how to break the rules. Okay.
God, nothing fun. Oh, have you guys ever broken the law for a photo shoot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anything else? I'm not going to provide specific details.
That was my favorite. All right, I will give one gear question because it's for Justin.
Okay.
Justin, what's your favorite camera for video?
GH4, but if it has to be like pristine video quality, the Sony A7R2, but it just still sucks to use. It's still not fun to use. Sorry, Sony.
No, it's true. That GH4, man, it's a couple years old now, but it just gets the job done every time. It actually focuses and stuff.
Yeah.
Touchscreen, so important. Okay, we should probably head out, right? Unless you have something else compelling
I
for
don't
us,
know,
Siobhan?
no more questions? Wow. They didn't have a lot of questions today. Not my fault. Not my fault.
Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining us. We're here every Thursday at 5 o'clock.
Thank you, Squarespace, for making this show possible and for allowing us to interact like this with our viewers. If you want to check out Squarespace, you can go to squarespace.com/Tony. You can get 14 days free, no credit card needed, blah, 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 portfolio, 10% off. You know the drill.
We will see you in 2 weeks when we're reviewing your 2 weeks. We're off next week. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Siobhan. Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, guys.
That is all.
That is all.